Hey, welcome back to part 4 of my playthrough of Voxel Tycoon. So in the last series we made some wood planks and some wood beams, and we successfully started selling them to all the other shops. The last thing we did was we put down a laboratory next to the iron ore, which it has access to, and we started researching iron smelting. Now this is going to enable us to put a factory down to create an iron bar, and the iron bar will be created out of the iron ore, which is here, and the coal, which is right over here. So it's going to take a little bit of work to get it sorted, but I think we'll manage it okay. We have a bit of space over here which could be enough. I might make it here, although it's a bit hilly. It's quite flat here, so it's not too bad. Definitely very hilly in the middle there, so I don't think I'll use that area. I'd like to keep this area spare for when we increase our wood production to the, I think the next things will be like furniture and other wood items that we can create later down the line. So I'd like to leave that there. Maybe we could use this area. I feel like the town's going to expand into here, so it could be worth leaving that free. Maybe down here would be a good idea. We haven't got a lot of room, but I feel like we'll probably have enough to create the iron bars. So we'll get into that once the research is done and we'll figure it out. So in the meantime, I did notice in the last game when I looked at the video, I was missing some tricks. So I believe it was I was missing in the list there that this item needed more goods, or one of them here needed more goods. So this is average, so that could be better. This is oh, that's bad because they take 7 a day now, so we can supply more wood there. Everything we can supply is green here, so that's good. The iron ore, looks like we could use some more iron ore over here. So let's start by doing it the easy way instead of spending forever and a day. Let's just add one more truck to each of the routes, and it will perhaps help. We'll find out. So let's look at the logistics. It's sent to here, and if we look at the overview, we have one route set up on there. So if we go to the garage, which is over here, we only have one on the whole map because I don't want to spend money unnecessarily. It's pointless really. The more buildings you have down, the more upkeep costs that you incur as well. So one will do, and they have access to every road in our region that we've currently got. In our one region, because we haven't unlocked any more yet. So let's copy this, and let's copy 2 this time and release them. So they're released, they'll be on their journey. That might help increase their happiness with that. This one's good, so we can leave that as B. This one's got a green light, although there's none in storage. They're asking for 6 items a day, so we will, as there's none currently, we will add another truck to that route. I think if we keep the garage open for this, it'll probably be easier. So to add to this route, we copy one of these trucks and release it. There we go. This one here is average. So if we go to logistics, we can see it's this truck stop here, and it has one route on it. We'll buy another truck and release it. The wood here is terrible. So we're going to add 2 trucks to that. They want 7 items a day. So if we look at the logistics, it's connected to this, and the overview has 5 trucks, so we'll add 2 to keep it happy. The iron bar, we haven't even researched the iron yet, so we can't make that. Let's have a look over here. So we've got iron ore. They've got none in storage, so they could use another one. So if we look at the logistics, it's connected to this, and they're both connected to that. So look at the overview, we have 2. Oh, this route hasn't even got a name. Well, it has now. There we go. So we've got the iron ore. Oh, so these ones, they're on individual route, and we want to change that to iron ore to Leeds North because it's the same route, just saved with a different name. Iron ore to Leeds North. There we go. So now, yeah, so we're looking at the iron ore here. So they're demanding 6 items a day. Currently they've got nothing in storage. So we'll buy 2, I think. And the coal to Leeds North. Apparently that's average. And they're requiring 4 items a day. And I think we'll buy 2 of those as well. There we go. So now let's have a look at all of the places that the resources are bought from. So the warehouse is full. These have some in storage. So it's filling up the trucks as quick as can be. Let's have a look at the wood yard here. So this one here is full, even though it's taking wood from the truck stop here and out to this warehouse, and these warehouses are full also. This 2 different truck stops, it doesn't make much difference, but if they're all going to the same one and this ends up blocked up, then it will take a while. We could probably do the same here to have 2 truck stops, or 1 for each town that the raw wood is being sold to, but I don't think it's creating enough of congestion just yet. So we'll leave it as be, and these all have full stocks, so we don't need to buy any wood just yet. And the coal, all of the mines are full, the warehouse is full, so the coal at the minute is doing just fine. So we're going to need to figure out where we're going to make our iron bars. I think down here would be perfect. So I'm going to use that. I mean, we could do it here, and it's halfway between the iron ore and the coal, but I don't really want to get in the way of the wood production area. We could possibly buy another area just because it'll be a nice big flat area, so we don't want this hilly one. That's got lots of water in it. That's quite hilly. This looks quite flat. That could be a nice area. If we look on the details, we can get copper from there as well. So we're probably going to want to use that area for the copper production if we bought it. This area here, that looks reasonably flat. We could buy sand, so I don't really want to use a flat area when later we'll be using the sand production. This area looks fairly flat, we can get stone from there. and this one looks fairly flat, and we can buy wood from there. So this could be a potential purchase just to build upon. You can see it's fairly flat, look, so it's quite a large area to build on, so that's always an option. I mean, we've got quite a large area here as well. We could possibly bring the iron ore up to here and build in this area, although I kind of feel like this would be a good area to build a train station later on to connect this region to the other regions. That way we can use trains to move goods between the regions, and the roads to move goods within each of its own region, like we are here. So we'd have, for instance, a train station that would collect, I don't know, coal, and then take the coal to this region to make, what do they sell? Well, they make coal as well, so wood. Well, let's say we want the copper ore, so we could have a train station over there collecting the coal, bringing it over here where the copper ore is, and they can make it to smelt copper bars, and then the train can bring the copper bars back if they're needed to be sold over here. That would probably be the best bet, although maybe because of this hill it could be worth just putting a train station in the middle, but with that hill I don't think we want to be running train lines over that. Definitely not a good idea. And to flatten that will probably cost me untold millions. Later in the game it might well happen, but for now I think I'll leave it. Use this area for the train station. So yeah, we're going to build down here. So first off we're going to need a warehouse. Let's build a large warehouse because we can. And let's put it, I don't know, here maybe. And that's going to end up with coal in it. And to supply the coal, we're going to build another warehouse here. And that's going to have coal in it. And so that we don't create too much of a headache with the supply, we're going to put another coal mine in, just to make sure that there's enough coal being produced. I expect it will be overkill for now, but better overkill than not, hey? So we're going to want, do we bring them by truck or do we bring them, yes, I think we'll bring them by truck. So let's build a road depot. Let's build it here. Can't build here, well that's a shame. So let's go to terraforming, and if we click on this we can make that cost 90 grand, not too cheap particularly. And now we should be able to put that in there, brilliant. So now we have that station, and we're going to need a station over here obviously. So what we're going to do is we're going to first see if we have room. Oh yeah, we have room. We need to build a road across here. Perfect, and that can join to there, and it can also join this side. And we're going to put a station in. We're going to put one station to drop goods off, and we're going to put another station to pick goods up. So this one is coal, so we're going to go to the logistics now, make sure this works right. So this one's going to be to pick up, and this one to drop off. I kind of feel like it might be better to put this the other way round, and then the trucks won't be following each other through the same way, they'll be going opposite directions, so I'm going to do that first. Bit of a mistake because I will get less money back than what I paid for it, but logistically it will make sense going forward. So there we go, that's just cost me an extra 15 grand, needlessly. So now the trucks will go one way and the other way. So the logistics here shows what we're connected to. So we have this one here. So that's the outbuilding. So we're going to stop everything from there, and it's going to have this building here we want to accept from, but not output to. There you go. So we're going to accept coal, and it's not going to send the coal anywhere else. So now we need to go to the garage, buy a coal truck. And that coal truck is going to start over here somewhere where the coal is, no doubt. Makes sense, right? So we're going to add a stop over here and load with a full load. We don't want it half empty. That is definitely not making any sense. And we're going to come over here and we're going to add this stop here to unload. And we're going to save it as coal to Leeds General and send it on its way. Now we're going to watch the truck do its route to make sure it works. And we will speed it up a little bit just so that it's not quite so tedious. Now just putting one down for now will be more than enough. We don't really need to make sure there's enough coal coming in until we get the sales going. Then we need to make sure that there are enough trucks supplying a constant supply of coal to regulate the production, so that the production's not waiting for coal. Otherwise it's just logistically unsound. Now these roads are getting quite busy now, which is fine, you know. They're not oversaturated yet, so clear the road now accepts less copper ore. Well, I can't get copper ore unless I unlock a new region yet, and to do that at the moment I'd have to buy a new loan, and that doesn't make much sense because I'm currently pumping money into research. So there you go, we have the warehouse now has that 5 coal in its storage, so that's working as intended. So we now have the coal input to our production area is set up. We can't put any factories down yet because obviously the factory is not quite researched. We can see down the research tab here, day 43 of 55, so we're not too far away. Another 10 or 11 days and that will be completed. So there we have it, the coal is working as intended, and we're going to have another warehouse we're going to want to put down, which will facilitate having We can't select the iron bar yet because we haven't researched it, so we'll leave it empty for now. So at the moment we're just waiting for this research. Days 51 and 55. You can see from my loan, we have paid our loan off. We're not owing anything, which is great. Every month we don't have extra money being taken out of our account. You can see at the moment we're spending about 20 grand a month on building maintenance and vehicle running costs 75 grand. So yeah, so we're spending close to 100k a month just on keeping a bare minimum running, what we've already got in place, without building anything else and without researching anything. So the research is finished, that's great. So we need to make at least 100 grand a month to keep a steady bank balance. Well, so iron smelting is completed now. So that is actually great because now we should be able to set this to iron bar. No, iron bar, there we go. Now we are going to want to clear this area because it's nice for a forest but not for a factory. Right, so that's some of them. Let's just do a few of these here as well. There we go, that'll do, I think. Oh, Newtonards now accepts less iron bar. Well, they're not going bankrupt just yet, so that's fine. So let's put it back on normal speed while we build. So this accepts iron bar. We also need another input. So we need industry and a warehouse. We'll put this here. And this is going to be for iron ore. Now we could just, to make it easy, I'm going to get rid of some of these. And what we're going to do is we're going to lay conveyors because it's pointless getting the truck over. So we're going to have an output connector from here. And we're going to have an input connector to this one here. Yeah, we have to be careful where we place it. If we put it there, that's going to the depot, not the warehouse. So if we put it here, that's going to the warehouse, not the depot, which is what we want. And then we get a conveyor, move it to the end here, and then down along the road, and into there. So now you can see iron ore coming along, and that's going to supply here. Now this is empty, so that suggests, and these are empty, that suggests we need more iron ore mines. So let's place another iron ore mine down. And we should see this fill up a bit quicker, hopefully. I mean, we're definitely going to want a better supply. So I will put another one down. You can see this queuing up a lot now. That is not good. So we're going to put another one down. That should speed it all up a little bit. 3 of 5, 4 of 5, 5 of 5. Now do I put another iron mine down? I think they're taking quite a while to load. They're taking longer than they should do. But eventually this will be full and it'll only take what it needs. So I think we'll leave it like that for now. Don't want to overspend. So first off, we're going to have to place some factories down. And for this one, we want the alloy smelter. As you can see, there's 2 inputs and 1 output. And this is going to be a little bit more difficult than the other one. We're going to start here. And we're going to put 5 down. And we want them all in line with each other with... I'm going to put a space of 3 between each one. Could probably get away with less, but that's how I'm going to do it. I'd rather have more space available than less than I need, if that makes sense. And you'll see why shortly when I start putting the conveyors down. No, that's in the wrong place. And one more. Right, so they're all in line. We'll close this. And we want them all to make iron bar. And it shows here 1 coal, 5 iron ore, we get 5 iron bars. So we don't need a lot of coal, but we do need a lot of iron ore. Which is good because we're bringing the coal here. If we had it the other way round and we was putting the iron ore near to the coal area, we'd need 5 times as many trucks. So I think we've definitely made the right choice there. So first off, coal. We've got 20 coal in here, and we're going to go to the conveyors tab, and we're going to get output for this building, and we're going to select it to go here. We want it to be as far back as possible, and we'll see why shortly, because we want to save as much space as possible. We will need an output connector for here, and that's as far back as it will go, so we're going to put that one there. So we can start with the coal or the iron ore, it matters not. If we look on here, we can see we've got coal coming in here, iron ore coming in here. So let's start with the coal, because that will be easiest, he says. So the coal is in this one, yep. So we start with a conveyor, and we bring it out this way. And we need to bring it out further than the end. We need a space of 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to bring it to here. Bring it out along here, that should work, treat. And connect it to there. There we go. Zoom in a little bit so we can see what's going on. Even though it's night time now, just to make it harder. We'll check the conveyors once it's daylight because I can't really see what's going on there. So now we need conveyors coming out from here. This is going to go all the way along, and we're going to bring it up so that we can then bring it down. And we're going to build a tunnel to go underneath. And that's going to go all the way along to the end and come down to here. And we need to build a tunnel for each one, an extension from here with a tunnel going into there, and the same for all the others. Now that's no good. What we did there is we connected it to the wrong one. we go. So we should be set up. I don't know if I've got the right inputs. Coal, iron ore, coal, iron ore, coal, iron ore, coal, iron ore, coal, iron ore. I can't remember which way round I've done it. It might all be back to front, so let's have a look. We've got the coal coming out here and going into the top, so we need it in the top one. So that is correct. So this should start producing now once it gets 5 of the iron ore. There we go. Now this didn't take any iron ore. I think it will take every other one. Yeah, there we go. How the game works, instead of just taking everything that reaches there because there's got room, it will split one that way, then one that way. And it will do that at every junction. Every other one will get taken down the junction path. So now we need to connect these into our iron bar building. So if we get this to come out here, come across here, that looks good. We need an input, so the blue one's the input connector. We can connect that there and then finish off the conveyor to go into there, and that should start taking our iron bar. And I tend to find that 5 factories is kind of around the magic number that if you have more than 5 going onto one conveyor belt, the output goods, if they're producing at full capacity, won't fit down the bar, down the conveyor, so it's pointless having more than 5. You can do, for instance, 10, and then after the 5th one have an offshoot, so you've then got 2 conveyors taking it. It kind of works to a degree. It looks to me like we need a lot more coal being delivered. So we're going to buy more coal trucks. And that's coal to Leeds General. So I think, how many are we going to buy? Let's get the garage. I think we'll buy, I don't know, let's say another 3. So now we've got 4 coal trucks bringing the coal in. So yeah, we need to go back to the garage. Closing that was not the best idea. And we need to buy a truck that will take the iron bar. Well, let's see if it's this one. It certainly is, and we'll fit it out for an iron bar. We'll buy that for 26 grand. And we'll get the truck. We want to add it here. So it's going to come from here. And it's going to load, and we want a full load. And now, where is buying the iron bar? We'll make sure we've got demands on, yep. And we'll look around for anywhere that wants to buy an iron bar. Looks like we have one here, so that's where we need. If we go on logistics here, it's not got any connections. I don't think we can connect this road here, but we might be able to connect that there. Let's find out. Nope. But we can go up here and then back down there, I expect. Can't build there either. Well, let's build to there and then try doing it this way. There we go. And now we want a truck stop near here. So if we build a station, we can perhaps get one in there. No. Okay, we can't build that one. What about here? Not enough money. Oh. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Look at that. But that's going to cost 59 grand. That'll cost 20 grand. How about we build a road from here and a road from there. There we go. So now at least it has a loop somewhere. It'll be convenient. So we want to get this one, add a stop to here to unload. And we'll set him on his way. So we want to keep the garage open. And we want this one down here, so we've got something to copy from. And we'll put this up here so we've got someone to follow. So we can watch him go on his route, pick up the iron ore and sell it. And also we have to be aware that if we just keep adding trucks so that we've got the store happy with enough goods, at some point making more trucks for this route won't make any sense because there won't be enough coal to supply the production buildings. So we're going to kind of have to keep an eye on the production building as well as what's going on elsewhere. But that's alright. When we get there we can just click on the warehouse that the coal's put into, and we can see if the production is because of the coal or if the delivery is because of the trucks, and we'll see what happens. Now this is creating a bit of a headache right here. So I think we need another mine. We can't place one there. We can place one here. So he's picking up his iron bars. And the coal was here, and you can see the coal's empty at the moment. We have 113 in stock. So we can put the coal over here just to keep him out of the way. Oh, we didn't save this route yet. There we go. So let's speed things up a little bit and see how it goes. There we go, we've sold this first bit. We still haven't got any more coal in storage yet. Maybe as soon as it ends up in storage it just gets taken straight out onto the conveyor, which is probably the case. So we definitely need another truck. And they are demanding 3 items a day, not a huge amount. They've stopped producing coal or iron bars because there's not enough coal. More coal has been delivered, you can see on the belt there. We'll get another truck on the route. So now every time this goes to 0, I'm going to add another truck. The congestion there seems to have been alleviated. Need another truck. Well, I think now we need to make sure there's enough coal delivered before we come back. So we're going to keep the garage open. And we're going to click on this one here. And we can see, let's change the way this is. Right, yes, let's put it this way around so that the garage isn't in the way of the trucks. So we're going to follow one of these. And we're going to add another truck. Every time this goes to 0, I'm going to add another coal truck now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to look at yeah, this could work or it could not work. I'm going to add another one anyway, just to be on the safe side. And we can see now that we have more coal appearing on the belt, which is good. It's enough to keep these working all the time, then that's all I'm worried about. I mean, it's going to build up now because there's no more room in the warehouse. So watch these do a full circuit and see if this runs out of storage at any point. Then we need more trucks. We've definitely got more than enough coal being delivered now. Oh, these are the coal trucks. Okay, I clicked on the wrong one. So it's this one here. That's the one. And he's coming empty, so he's going to fill up. And we want to see what we've got in storage here. Well, they've definitely got enough. They haven't run out at any point, so they are set up and running. Now, I don't know if we have any more coal bars, iron bars to sell anywhere. It doesn't look like it. So now, on to the next research. So, we've got copper smelting, that requires copper ore. Gasoline engine, that requires iron ore. Improved versions of the basic gasoline engines. Usage of new materials allows to achieve higher fuel compression, resulting in better efficiency. So I believe each truck will end up being a little bit faster top end speed and also carry a little bit more. So they will be more expensive as well. The faster it goes and the more capacity will help reduce congestion. And some of the roads are looking a bit congested at the moment. It could be worth doing that now. In fact, I think I will. I'll start research on that. And then what we can do once that research is completed, we can, in the next video, upgrade all our vehicles. So before we leave, we can check we're not running out of goods in the warehouse there. We're not running out of goods. These are all full. We're not running out of goods, and these are all full. So perfect for the coal. I just want to check the actual mines are full as well. Yeah, so we're running at high capacity, and no one's struggling for goods now. So perfect. We can keep that as it is. And we did borrow a loan, so let's repay that. So we still have 640 grand, which is nice. Nice way to leave this one. So as again, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.